Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of water. So if you are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of September 27th through the 29th, 2019. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they give you some clarity. Also, those of you that would like to order a reading for the video or email readings, payments are collected on Fridays. So please be sure to email me, TemajTarot@gmail.com, to get that information. And my email address is in the description box below. So make sure you reach out to me about that. So, we have here central issue, heart of the matter, as the King of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Six of Swords. We have Justice, the Chariot, the Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so central issue here is that someone is feeling guided towards going after something. Maybe you are trying to pursue your coins, your money, or maybe someone is coming towards you with some sort of offer here. I feel that whatever the situation is, this is about having defeat. Well, you coming out victorious over some sort of conflict or overcoming some sort of obstacles here. You also may have had to set some boundaries, especially maybe with pay or at work. Maybe you went for an interview. I don't know. You kind of said, I will not accept anything lower than this, or I cannot work under these certain conditions. It has to be like this. So maybe you put your foot down in regards to career or even in a relationship. Maybe you said, hey, I'm only looking for something that's serious. So if you're not looking for something serious, you can just move on along. So whatever the case was, I feel like maybe you had to set some sort of boundaries here. And I feel like this is coming out on top. Now, also in a romantic situation, for me, this it looks like the guy sees what he wants and he's like, I'm not going to stop until I have it. Maybe there's also some sort of competition in a way for him to come off as feeling threatened or like he needs to make a statement or prove a point or something. So there's something going on where I feel like someone is putting their foot down and claiming something that they feel that they deserve or belongs to them. I don't mean to make it, I know some of you don't like it when I say somebody is claiming you. But I mean, don't you, when you see something positive, a positive quote, you say, well, I'm claiming that. Okay, this is what this person is doing. They see you, they're like, I'm claiming them. So I feel like that is something that is happening here. Somebody has claimed you in their mind already. Now, I do feel like even though it is something that's in the mind, I feel like something is also being carried out, like someone is actually moving forward with their decision here. You guys also may be traveling over the weekend. I don't know if you're relocating or going on a trip over the weekend, or if someone is coming to visit you, because I also see this as a possible visitors. Definitely some traveling energies going on in your reading today. I mean, if it doesn't turn out to be literal, it could be something that is in your dreams, like you've been doing a lot of dream traveling, a lot of time jumping, time traveling stuff. Maybe you've been dreaming about your past life. Maybe you're having a lot of prophetic dreams. So there's a lot of things that could be going on that is either metaphysical or actually playing out. I see some of you also may have some sort of soul contract with someone. I'm seeing something in regards to having to look at things from a different perspective. So you've got the Seven of Wands here. You've got the Chariot, which is the number 7. And you've got the Justice card. It stands for Libra, but you know, that's the 7th sign of the zodiac. So to me, maybe 7s are significant. 777 or 77 or any combination of 7s may be significant for you over the weekend. Maybe for some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, possible Leo. For some of you, an Aquarius. But yeah, it could be any sign, but those are the ones that are just kind of standing out to me. But it does look like there is something going on where maybe, you know, this is some sort of soul contract that is being carried out. I also see this as like literal document signing. So some of you might be having some sort of legalities. Maybe you are having to rent a car and having to, you know, sign your name on a dotted line, or maybe you're purchasing a car. Maybe you're co-signing for someone to get a car. This also could be for some of you if you are starting off in a new job, especially traveling. Maybe you've just signed some sort of document, your W-2s, or filled out some sort of paperwork, and you're going to start a new job. Maybe you start very soon. Doesn't have to be a traveling job, but it definitely looks like it, like maybe a flight attendant or a truck driver or Uber driver, Lyft. Maybe you just got some sort of license. I'm seeing maybe someone just got their CDL, or they just got their driver's license. Even if you're a late bloomer, it's like somebody's just now getting their driver's license. So some of you also may work at the DMV, where, you know, you're surrounded by people where it deals with people who need documentation for transportation. So if you are not necessarily, you know, the pilot or a driver, you handle that type of paperwork. You guys also maybe have decided to go after your dreams or your goals. And again, the Chariot is a card of victory. So I feel like you are overcoming some sort of obstacles. I see that you could have been dealing with some sort of snakes, or maybe you were in a situation where you felt stuck or chained or bound by something. Now you're acting limitless. You're like, nothing, I'm not bound to anything. You're breaking free from some sort of chains or some sort of beliefs here. Some of you are driven to follow your own spiritual path. Maybe you are discovering that other people's spiritual path is not for you, and you have to just stay in your own lane by yourself. It doesn't matter if there are other people that are on the same path. You're just like, look, this is what works for me. This is what I believe in. That's what I'm sticking to. You know, like some spiritualists say things like, you've got to be vegan, or, you know, maybe that was something that you were on the fence about, and maybe you've made a decision. You know, some of you are like, no, I'm not going to be a vegan. You know, it's just not my path. That's for you, or that's your path. And I can kind of relate to that. Like, I'm not really sold on veganism yet. I don't, get me wrong. I hear some valid points, but nothing is resonating with my soul that tells me you have to stop eating meat. Like, I've thought about it, but I'm still not convinced. I'm still not convinced. So maybe you're in some sort of situation like that too, where were on the fence or having to make some sort of decision, but ultimately the Chariot is you just kind of doing your own thing and detaching from the masses, especially after you have had some sort of bird's eye view about something. You've weighed both sides. You've looked at both things with logic and heart. And the 7 is also about self-mastery. This is like being at the apex of a triangle and seeing the whole of this side and the whole of the other side, and then being strong enough to stand in your own beliefs or stand your ground here based off of the facts that have been placed in front of you or what you've experienced. So spiritually, maybe this also could be some sort of driving force for you this weekend. Now I do see, going back to a love situation, it could have been something where someone was undecided. It's like, I don't know what direction I need to go in, especially if you were torn or felt like you were being pulled in 2 different directions in regards to a love situation. I feel like you've made some sort of decision. You are either offering your cup or someone has decided to offer their cup to you. I still feel like maybe someone is wanting to start off as a friendship or wanting to keep things just kind of light and airy without a title. And, you know, maybe both people are on board. It's like, okay, well, I see your point of view. I agree. I feel the same way. So I feel like this is also about some sort of compromise in a love connection. I don't know what you guys are compromising to. But it looks like you guys are discussing things. Maybe it's just a matter of deciding where to go out to eat, or what do we want to order? What do we want to watch? What do we want to, you guys are kind of sharing your ideas and coming up with some sort of solution. Some of you have decided to date. You're like, you know what? I'm going to start dating. You might live in one of those cities too that have the horse and buggy. You might literally be taking a ride somewhere on a horse and buggy. Something very romantic, very dreamy. I get a lot of flirtation between you and another person. If you're already involved with someone, or if you're just getting involved with someone, I just want to reiterate that this is nothing serious yet. This is something that maybe you're just wanting to have fun. Maybe you just have an itch that needs to be scratched and it's understood. So, I just kind of feel that you know what you're getting into. You're not looking at something through rose-tinted glasses. You're not sugarcoating anything. You have all the facts before you, and you're like, I know exactly what I'm getting into. Thank you very much. I'm going for it. I'm walking right into it. At least I'm not blind. I know what I'm doing. So I don't know too if someone was trying to convince you not to do something otherwise. I don't know. I also feel that you are headed towards a situation where you are trying to be guarded with your emotions, but they still end up coming out. I feel like you're trying to be guarded, or someone around you is trying to pretend like they don't care or trying to be guarded, but the feelings are there, emotions are there, and there will be an expression of feelings. I feel that this also could be someone sending you a lot of powerful love songs that are just like deep, and it's like, damn, I thought we were just messing around. You really making love to me, or you really got this foreplay going on, or you are intensely romantic. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with a very intense energy. I'm getting like fireworks. I'm getting chemistry. Something is like a dream. Something is just like a dream. It's like, this is just like a dream. I could drink from this all night. I could just stay asleep all night. I don't want to wake up. I don't want to be pinched. What's that old Christopher Williams song? Don't wake me, I'm dreaming. Girl, don't wake me. So I don't know. Some of you might feel like this is an amazing dream. I don't want to get off of this ride. And even though I feel like it's not so much that you're looking through something with rose-tinted glasses, but you are living some sort of dream. I don't want to say fantasy. It's more so like a dream becoming a reality. Like I said, for some of you, it is more so metaphysical. Maybe you are having some sort of deep dream, and it's one of those dreams where you wake up and you go back to sleep and it continues, and it's like, oh my God, I got it to continue. You know, maybe that is something that is going on. Now I do get some sort of sexual frustration here. It's like, I feel like if you're connecting with someone, if you are in physical contact with someone, it's like, I feel like you guys are getting it in, but it's like, I don't know what this frustration is. I think somebody wants more. Somebody might get a little greedy, like, that's not enough. I don't want you to leave. Somebody keeps pulling you back in the bed when you're trying to get up and leave. It's like playful fight energy. I don't think this is real conflict. This is more so like playful. Let me look at the Five of Wands a little more. Oh. Did I just get some cards upside down? I know some of y'all gonna Google that Christopher Williams song. Don't wake me, I'm dreaming. If I'm dreaming, then just let me sleep. Don't wake me up till my dream is complete. Just leave me alone. That song's stuck in my head now. Ew, so somebody is being very vocal with how they feel. Someone is being very brash in what they want to do to you. In a romantic situation, somebody is just like, I know some people don't like this type of talk. I personally kind of like it. But you know, they just kind of saying stuff like, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. Oh, you gonna get this. They talking dirty. They saying like really vulgar, bold things. If this is in a work situation, this is just somebody walking around cursing out the supervisors like, I don't give a fuck, you think I care who you are, blah, 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 and I'm still finna work here Monday. You know, this is somebody who's just walking around doing what they want to do, commanding their presence, and they don't get in trouble for whatever reason. You know, this is just someone that people don't want to fuck with them. They're like, that person is crazy, like, just let them do what they want to do. I don't know what it is, but somebody is like really getting their way at work. Somebody's being very reckless at the mouth. I also get this as someone getting their point across forcefully but respectfully. So especially if it is a situation where you had to discuss your compensation, it's like you just being very bold about it. Like I said earlier, like, look, I'm not taking this position if you're only going to pay me this, that, and the other, or if we need to negotiate. Like, somebody's being very bold with their demands at work. Some of you are having chemistry with somebody at your place of work, and it might be that you guys are trying to act professional in front of people, but behind the scenes, it's a whole nother story. Here, it's mad sexual chemistry going on between some people, two people. Somebody is being very, if it's not about physical relationships, this is someone that is very, very passionate about what they do. To the point where they can get carried away. That I feel like this is when somebody needs to be reeled back. This is like somebody, let's just say you're at whether it's church or whether you're listening to someone who's very spiritual. It's like this person speaks the truth. They know what they're talking about, but this person can get maybe a little too forceful. We want to be careful of that, especially more so if this is someone who practices spirituality, because spirituality is supposed to be allowing people to follow their own path, and understanding that people reach different levels at different point of times. Somebody who you're listening to, or if you are a teacher, you could be coming off a little too forceful. Like, look, I'm telling you, like I was just saying earlier, you've got to be vegan. Like, nobody should be telling you that you have to be vegan. Someone should understand that maybe if that is the truth, that person has not reached that level yet. Let someone come to that conclusion on their own. Or else it comes off as fear-mongering, so maybe you're listening to someone who's coming off like that, or maybe you are behaving that way. Someone could be also abusing their power. Like I was saying, don't try to reel it back. If you feel yourself getting carried away with something, try to reel it back a little bit. Some of you, this Five of Wands though is about some sort of intense chemistry and connection, and like I said, it's more so about somebody just being very vocal about what they're gonna do to you, or maybe you are saying that to them. The only thing with the Lovers, as the clarifier, maybe it is a unusual situation where someone, especially, we already do have like some sort of decision that needed to be made and then being torn. So maybe it was a situation where either, you entered somebody's life in the middle of them already being with somebody, or if it's a dating situation, it's like, okay, we need to make a choice. Like, I understand that you dating this, that, and the other, but apparently we got the strongest chemistry, so you need to tell the other person goodbye. So something like that. So I just kind of feel like something of that nature could be going on. So let's go ahead and get some additional messages from the energy cards here. Additional messages for element of water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yep. So there are decisions that are needing to be made over the weekend. We got the Garden and the Gate. We have Woman holding a heart. We have Man holding a heart. I just noticed it's cloudy outside. And then we have Indecision. So the Garden and the Gate, you guys look as if you are at a crossroad. Same here, at a crossroad. Should I enter this situation or not? Should I start this job or not? Should I move forward with this person or not? Especially if it's a situation where you're already in a relationship and you're being tempted. Someone entered your life that got you thinking a whole nother way, and you're like, like, could the grass be greener on the other side? And, we got Man and Woman with a heart. These are both two watery energies, emotional people. This looks like some sort of emotional love connection where people are talking about their feelings. There could be some sort of flirting. They're both on the same page. Both people are looking for love and they're looking at each other. They're both willing to open up. She's got a ginormous heart. She's like, look, at my heart is bigger than yours. He's like, well, mine not bigger than yours, but I'm showing it. Whatever the case, these two people are like ready to love, ready to move forward. If it's not in regards to love, then, you know, maybe you are drawn to pursue your passions or something that you're very passionate about. Maybe you're just in a very loving mood. Maybe you are showing love to other people in, you know, this platonic love or something. But I feel like for the majority of you, this is about, you know, a love situation. And it's just about being torn or feeling conflicted. You know, I don't know. It's like, should I go with someone new, or should maybe two people showed up in your life? Maybe it's two options, you know, and you're like, who would be the better option? They both seem like good choices. Which way to go? So I feel like you're really needing to trust your intuition to make that decision. Who fits in with your life? Who fits in with your lifestyle? Don't just look at the physical appearance if that is something that's confusing you. You know, that make sure that someone is going to be able to offer something to you. These are both very nurturing people. You might even be dealing with a guy that has long hair, whether it's locked or not. Or if it's just, he just got that curly, wavy hair, you know, or long, straight hair. I don't know. But some of you, I do get the appearance of maybe a very attractive guy or whatever it is that you find attractive here. Some of you you're receiving clues from the universe. Don't stress too much about this decision. I really feel that if you're torn or conflicted, I feel like you're not going to make a mistake. Like, regardless, don't look at it. If it works out or if it doesn't work out, I feel that nothing was in vain. Sometimes we feel like that when things don't work out. It's like, oh, all of that was in vain. Or what was the purpose? You know, I really feel like just living in that moment, you know, there was a reason for it. There was a reason for that experience. So just embrace it. And I noticed she has 44 here. Some of you might be seeing that 44. And then we have 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. So, you know, maybe these are some sort of significant numbers reduced. We have a 9 and a 3 as well. So maybe you're just kind of like looking out for clues. Someone is trying to get your attention. She looks like she's trying to get someone's attention. Trying to show someone that she does care about them. And he sees it. I'll pull one more. See, it's like door to value. I feel like it doesn't matter. Like whatever path you choose is going to lead towards riches, abundance here. It's a good financial opportunity. It's a good love opportunity, whichever your choice is. I know some of you are like, I'm not dealing with any type of love. Well, it's coming. I'm going to claim it for you if you don't believe in it. But I feel like you can't really go wrong with the path that you decide to take. You also might get a clue. Like something is being revealed. It's like you were walking past a door and you seen something. You were like, oh, did you see all of that inside? You know, so you might even get some sort of clue to help you make some sort of decision. You might get some sort of preview here of what's to come. And it's like, I like what I see. You know, if this is the type of life that we're going to have together, I think I like it. So for some of you, I think you're getting some sort of preview or a taste of love or a taste of a potential love connection here. So hope these messages helped. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.